Hi guys, in these videos I'm going to show you one or two analysis and what some of the view that I'm having on usdjpy and on gold. Mostly one of the pairs that we do trade mostly on mjpips, mostly gold and jpy usd card, most of them major pairs. So I'm going to show you what anticipating for the week, especially on gold. One of the basic use of this video is to put you on track on what you're going to expect from the gold and some of the major pairs, guys, and especially what dollars is doing and the dxy is doing. So guys, don't forget, if you're new on this channel, don't forget to smash on the alarm button and the subscribe button also if you find this video useful to you. So now this is for that, guys. Let's go to the main point of the video. I'm on usdjpy, and as you know, if you're trading usdjpy, you're trading the dollars versus the yen. So now what I'm expecting this week on the usdjpy is, because this was my initial target. This one was what happened this morning when I was expecting price at this zone, and really price came to this particular zone. So it was a very strong zone that price has been resting on, let me say, since last week. Okay, let me go to the long time frame so that you see it. Let me go to the daily time frame. These are my zones. These are the zones that I've been working on, and this has been a serious resistance zone for the dollars versus the yen. So I was expecting to see if this zone could hold price. But if this zone couldn't hold price, I know that we are going directly on this zone, guys, on the wrong run, guys. So, but we are still resting on this zone, as I've told you earlier, on daily time frame. So most of you guys that have been consistent on this channel know that I've been using the concept of the top down analysis, guys. And this strategy that we're using, even though as a day trader, so is one of the strategy that we're using here, even though we have like one or two strategy, guys. So now based on this, you see, based on price action levels, we discovered that the dollars versus the yen has been working on this trend. It has been going massively on this trend. This guy here, it has been going on this trend line, and I still discovered that price has formed what is called a ranging market around this particular guy. From here to here, price is ranging, is consolidating, and price also came and retested this particular zone, this trend line that price has been working on. These are our this was our minor zones, even though price was in a major zone, and price structurally speaking is going bullish. And I told you that you have to go with the structure, because the structure is your friend, the trend is always your friend. We know that. So we saw that on a long gold, price has been going bullish. Then this zone has held price, and this particular trend line is what has been supporting price recently. So on our 1 hour time frame, what are we expecting, guys? So this morning when I wake up, I saw price was around this zone, so I was expecting to see this particular zone hold price. Let me see what price will do on this one. Unfortunately, I discovered that it served as resistance zone. So this is what pulled price downward. You see it? This wonderful trade that happened this morning pulled price backward. There was a retest, and price came. This zone brought us to, this was the zone that brought us to this particular point. So you have to know, as a technical trader or any form of trading style that you're doing, you have to know where price is coming from as a zone and where price is going to. So now this is how you set your bias properly. You must know where price, after you have discovered your structure, you have to know where price is coming from and where price is heading to, be it technical wise or fundamental wise. If you're a fundamental trader, you have to know the basic fundamental factors that is driving price, where price is coming from, and is pushing price to which fundamental variables. So now this is, as a technical trader, this was the zone that pulled price. Even though this was the major zone and price came to this zone, this pull us back to this particular trend line. This trend line now is what is pulling price and pushing price upward. So now this, we have already taken this by this, and based on what we see, still ranging on our 1 hour time frame, is still ranging within this zone and this trend line. Even though there are also sub minor zones here, you see them, these guys here, and I'm expecting to serve as also a resistance for me when it comes to my risk management. So on our 15 minutes time frame, this is very simple, guys. Let me get rid of this. Let me On our 15 minutes time frame, you see it, as I projected, I was expecting price to come to this particular this mitigation block, this guy here, this resistance zone, as a price action trader, and the block as ICT trader, institutional trader. So price came and danced to this particular point exactly. So now what I'm expecting here is on the USDJPY here is that since price is already on this zone, let me go to 5 minutes so that you see it clearly. You see it, since price is already on this zone, it is also possible, remember, price to retest the zone also. In fact, price can even retest and clear this liquidity here and come to this side. It can decide to continue its movement or retest this zone and come to retest this. These are the two options I'm having now in mind, guys. So what I'm expecting here is that I'm expecting this zone to push price back to our major zone, this our trend line zone, and with this resistance zones here, that now before it was our support zone and that has turned to resistance zone. I'm expecting here price to come back to here, and meanwhile I'm seeing some confluence here that has not been taken. Okay, this fair value gap have been taken, so it's only the other block that have not been taken, this guy here. But I'm expecting, since this fair value gap has been taken, I'm expecting price now, if possible, to pull back here, from this zone, and this when I want to take the main zone, because I'm expecting on a long time, I'm expecting buy, guys. I'm expecting buy on UJ, guys. I'm expecting buy. But if price decide to break this guy here, this particular zone here, so it means that I'm expecting a shift of market structure. So but for the meantime, since price is still within my analysis, is within my calculation, so I'm still going with this trade. So you can still hold it even though price decide to test it, still okay off. I'm still expecting price here. So what I'm just waiting here on this is just price to come to this zone, this guy here. Once price come to this zone, if possible, let me see on the lower time frame another shift of market structure, guys. Then we enter at this particular point, this zone here. Our stop loss is beneath under this particular order block. So whatever will happen, I'm expecting this order block as, and also this resistance zone to hold my SL, guys. So now this is what I'm expecting. Where will be my target on the long goal? This will be my target. This particular zone that has pulled price, I told you earlier, this zone that has pulled caused the movement bearishly. So I'm expecting this to be my TP, because I have to see what price will do at this particular point before I'll decide to set another strategy, because this is the big boy here. This zone is a very strong zone, guys. It's a very strong zone. So now this is what I'm expecting on the USDJPY, dollars versus pound, yen. This is what I'm expecting. So but for the big ball, that is for gold. Let's go to gold. For gold, what I'm expecting on gold is very serious, guys. It's very serious. Gold is going crazy. This even though gold is ranging, but gold, I'm seeing massive move on gold. I'm expecting massive move on gold this week, guys. So let me show you this properly so that you see where we are going, because this week I'm expecting crazy moves on gold, guys. You know, this was the trend line that we have been working on gold. I'm still using the price action on gold also, because I discovered that gold has been dancing to price action. So this this is what gold is doing. Gold is on our major zone, is on this big boy zone, is on this zone. So gold is still resting on this zone also, even though gold is still ranging, guys. I told you earlier, if you're not good in trading ranging, the best thing for you to do is to avoid the trade, the taking the trade. Then you allow this particular zone to be broken first, or this guy. But if you are trading ranging market or the consolidation, then it's okay. If you have idea on trading, that is okay. So now this is what gold is doing now. The basic thing I'm expecting on gold is to see gold break this particular zone, this level that gold is resting on. Now this is the main move that I'm expecting on gold. But meanwhile, since this zone is still serving as resistance zone for gold and as a very strong gold zone also, so what I'm doing here is that my main bias is bullish, but for me to take any trade now, I have to see what gold will do on this. Now I can take partial sell here, but it has to do based on what gold will do at this zone also, this particular zone that I'm resting on, that gold is resting on. You see now, what gold came in our 5 minutes time frame, gold from a chart pattern here. We saw a chart pattern, and even there is a break of structure, confirmation of the shift of market structure. You see it here, gold confirmed it when our structure was bullish. We are going bullish massively. This was a bullish one, and we saw that this higher high, we saw a higher low, we saw a higher high, higher low, higher high. From this guy here, we saw another shift. This was our major, here was the shift, this our higher low. We're expecting gold to print from here, we're expecting a higher high. So gold came and printed a lower high. This guy here, gold printed this higher, sorry, I mean to say a lower high. This guy here, this was the confirmation of that was one of the first sign of structural shift. Then we saw again gold came and printed a lower low. So guys, I'm going sell, guys. You can even take a sell now. You can take sell now, guys. You can take sell, you can take sell. Let me take my sell. You can take sell. You can take sell. You can take sell. You can take sell. Okay. That is it. I'm coming. Let me take this because this is a very nice trade. That is it for that, guys. So you take partial. We are taking partial sell here. Taking partial sell here. I'm expecting this zone. I'm expecting this zone here. I'm expecting this zone here. So I'm expecting sell at this zone. I told you earlier my long bias was buy, but I'm expecting sell to this zone. But we have to be careful with also this zone here, so you can take partial profit at this particular zone here. You can take partial profit here, then we take the other trade here, because you can expect a pullback from this particular zone here. Then before we take here, so this is what I'm expecting, guys. This is what I'm expecting on gold for now. So once gold come to this particular zone also, I can decide to take another trade, that is buy. Once I see what price action will do, I can take another trade here, buy. So, but it's based on what the price will do. Based on what price will do. So I'll take it because here I'm having a zone through the confluence of zone here. So now this is what I'm expecting for gold. But meanwhile, guys, my main target is to see if this main zone will be broken. Once this zone is being broken, that is okay. That is the move that I'm expecting. That is the move that I'm expecting by, guys. That is the move that I'm expecting to this zone. I told you, I'm expecting this zone, this move to this zone here over here. So this is a very good move. This is a very good move. So we are entering the lower time frame based on what we see price will do. So we'll be entering the lower time frame here. We'll go in the lower time frame, but this is what we are expecting. But for now, since it hasn't happened yet, so this is a short move that we are scaling on. Now you see the trade, guys, is going, guys. It's going, guys. It's going because there's already a shift of market structure. So be patient. Be patient. That's how the market works. That's how trading works. So that is it for that, guys. These are the two things I'm expecting. This should take me here. Remember, I said take your TP1 at this guy here. It's good to take your take profit here. It's good to take your profit at this. It's good to take your TP1. This should be your TP1. This guy should be your TP1. Then here should be your TP2. This should be your TP2. This should be your TP2. This should be another entry. So that is it for that, guys. Remember, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to smash on the alarm button, the subscribe button, and to like, guys.